The race for the Premier League title is heating up, and big changes could be on the horizon for Mikel Arteta. Owen Hargreaves is sounding the alarm, urging Arsenal to make a bold move for the rising star Nico Paz. This former Real Madrid sensation is currently lighting it up at Como, and with Chelsea circling as well, the Gunners need to act fast to bring this potential world beater to North London.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Trouble is brewing in Germany as Bayern Munich prepares to take a significant financial hit on Sacha Boey. Reports indicate that Galatasaray is set to pull the trigger on a €15 million permanent transfer, leaving the Bavarians to recoup only half of what they originally paid for the Frenchman. It is a tough end to a tenure that never quite clicked for the defender at the Allianz Arena. Borussia Dortmund has a major challenge ahead, and Fábio Silva is stepping into the spotlight to lead the charge. As he navigates life in Germany, the Portuguese striker is getting honest about the high-pressure environment of Signal Iduna Park and his relentless hunger to bring major silverware to the club. He is finding his rhythm, and fans are eager to see if he can deliver on his lofty ambitions. Finally, Jarell Quansah is hitting his stride and finding his passion for the game once again at Bayer Leverkusen. After leaving the intense atmosphere at Liverpool, the defender has become a cornerstone of the German squad and is now laser-focused on securing a crucial Champions League spot for his new side. For all the latest transfer updates and deep dives into the world of football, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. Is Arsenal's attack holding them back from total domination? While Mikel Arteta has turned the Gunners into an absolute defensive fortress, conceding just 24 goals in 32 games, voices are getting louder about the need for a fresh spark up front. And now, Manchester United icon Owen Hargreaves has dropped a name that could change the conversation entirely: Nico Paz. Let's be honest, the criticism surrounding Arsenal's reliance on set pieces is making headlines, and while winning is what matters, adding a bit more individual magic wouldn't hurt, would it? Hargreaves thinks the 21-year-old Argentine sensation, currently lighting up Serie A under Cesc Fabregas at Como, is exactly the profile Arsenal needs. We are talking about a player with elite vision and the audacity to pull a trick out of his hat when the game gets tight. Fabregas himself has been singing Paz's praises, noting that he is a complete footballer who simply isn't afraid of the big stage. Now, keep in mind, Real Madrid has a buyback clause and Chelsea is reportedly circling, which means Arsenal would have to move fast and be bold. But as Hargreaves pointed out, if you don't ask, you don't get. With the Champions League semi-finals on the horizon and the Premier League title race hitting a boiling point, Arteta is clearly looking at the long game for the summer window. Do you think Nico Paz is the missing piece of the puzzle, or should Arsenal look for a more proven goal scorer? Hit that subscribe button and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. After all, in the world of transfers, fortune favors the brave. Is Sacha Boey the biggest transfer regret in recent Bayern Munich history? It is starting to look that way. Reports are surfacing that Galatasaray is ready to pull the trigger on a permanent move for the 25-year-old, potentially bringing a swift end to a tenure that never really got off the ground. Now, if this deal goes through, Bayern is looking at a massive financial hit. We are talking about recouping just €15 million, exactly half of the $30 million they dropped to land him back in January 2024. That is a stinging loss for any club, let alone a giant like Bayern. When you look at his record, it is honestly puzzling. 38 appearances, only 1 goal, and 5 assists. For a club that demands elite output, those numbers just do not move the needle. It is a harsh reminder that even the best scouts and the biggest clubs can miss the mark when trying to predict how a player will handle the intense pressure of the Bundesliga. Is this just a case of the wrong fit, or did Bayern gamble on potential that simply wasn't there? Let me know your take in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the world of football. At the end of the day, sometimes the hardest part of the game isn't winning trophies, but knowing when to cut your losses and walk away. Could this be the moment Fábio Silva finally announces himself to the yellow wall? With Serhou Guirassy potentially sidelined for the clash against Hoffenheim, all eyes are on the Portuguese forward to step up and lead the charge for Borussia Dortmund. It is a massive opportunity, but Silva's journey in Germany has been anything but a straight line. Moving to a new country is never easy, especially when you are trading the warmer, more expressive culture of Portugal and Spain for the more reserved environment of Germany. Silva admits he is a guy who thrives on that personal connection and touch, and adjusting to the German way of life has been a learning curve. Yet, he is quick to credit the BVB faithful. He has felt the love from the city and the club since day one, and for a player looking to find his rhythm, that support is everything. Now, let's talk numbers. With just over 700 minutes under his belt, it is fair to say we haven't seen the true Fábio Silva experience yet. But don't mistake that for a lack of quality. Silva is refreshingly honest about his start. He arrived battling back from a serious operation, prioritizing his recovery over instant impact. Now, he feels he is finally hitting that 100% mark. He is putting in the grind in the gym, pushing his body to the limit, and he believes the results are starting to show on the pitch. He knows exactly where he is. At Dortmund, the bar is set at the absolute ceiling. You are training with the best, and you have to perform every single time you step onto that grass. He describes playing at Signal Iduna Park as something truly special, but he is not here just to participate. He is here to win trophies. Silva is candid about the current season's shortcomings, admitting that for a club of Dortmund's stature, failing to challenge for major silverware isn't just disappointing. It is simply not the standard. But here is the exciting part. He is not backing down. He believes in the squad's versatility and raw quality. For Silva, this year is about building a foundation for a future where Dortmund is back in the hunt for every title available. Do you think Fábio Silva has what it takes to be the main man at BVB next season? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the striker's mindset, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive football insights. Remember, greatness is earned, not given, and for Silva, the best is yet to come. Have you ever wondered what it takes to trade the intense spotlight of the Premier League for a fresh start abroad? For Jarell Quansah, that leap of faith wasn't just a career move. It was a total rediscovery of his love for the beautiful game. After spending 17 years at Liverpool, climbing the ranks under constant, crushing pressure, the 23-year-old defender made the brave decision to head to Germany, joining Bayer Leverkusen for €35 million. And let me tell you, it is paying off in a big way. Since arriving at the Bay Arena, Quansah has become an absolute staple in the backline, logging 38 appearances across all competitions this season. It is not just about the stats, though. It is about the transformation in his mindset. While Leverkusen's Champions League run was cut short by Arsenal in the round of 16, Quansah's individual growth has been impossible to ignore. He openly admitted that leaving a giant like Liverpool was a massive psychological hurdle, but he's found a sense of clarity in the Bundesliga. As he puts it, he's finally enjoying football again, a sentiment that resonates with any athlete looking to carve out their own legacy away from the shadow of a historic club. Right now, the stakes couldn't be higher as Leverkusen fights for a top-4 finish, and Quansah is right in the heart of that battle, focused on securing European football for next season. It is a brilliant reminder that sometimes, to grow into the player you are meant to be, you have to be willing to leave your comfort zone behind. If you enjoyed this update on Jarell's impressive journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. Do you think more young English players should look to the Bundesliga to revitalize their careers? After all, success isn't just about where you start, but how you choose to redefine your path.